be absolutely devastating.
This is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
Hey, everybody out there. Welcome to G.W.R. on a special night. We didn't do last night because Chris was under the weather, still under the weather, but he's running the board for us, helping us out a little bit for tonight. So we got a big show, and we're going to get right started with Reggie Edwards going to come on, and he's going to promote a great big show that they have coming up this Saturday at WCWO.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Reggie?
Oh, we're doing good. It's about damn time you brought me back on. I've been waiting since early this year. Been waiting since summer. And I thought we had a great time. I thought we had fun. I blame Misery for not being here tonight, for why it took so long to get me on the show again. So thanks for finally bringing me back.
I think Misery is waiting for you to go off, and then he's going to come on.
Well, I got a question before you get started.
Yeah.
You think you can handle this on your own?
Me or Tony?
You. I know Tony can handle it. Can you handle it?
What do you mean I can handle this on my own? What do you mean?
I mean, can you do this all by yourself, or you need help?
I don't need help.
I think you need help.
I don't need any help.
Yeah, Chris, we need to give him some help.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. There we go.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why is this
I'm gonna leave that right there. That's
We're
perfect.
making history tonight.
Yeah.
They were worried. They were worried that you wouldn't be able to keep up, and then they told me like he's in a car. So Marcus contacted me and was like, "Wes, can you please get on and help him?" So here I am.
Marcus,
Help out.
what the hell, man?
I owed Wes a favor. He brought me into his world back at PopCon. I said, buddy, I owe you one. Why don't you come into my world this week? So
Did you get tired of calling arm drags or something?
yeah, I do. But I do know the
Don't
lawnmower.
make fun of us. That's true. Yeah, the lawnmower. The lawnmower is a good move.
Lawnmower. I got all my grandkids.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Lawnmower.
Shut up.
So this is
This is going to be the lowest rated show of GWR ever, by the way.
It's gonna be the best rated show.
Special guest inside the dub. This was approved by the one and only Joey. I went through.
Of course it was. Of course it was after what he pulled last week. By the way, this is.
I'm leaving my Reggie mug right there, by the way.
Yeah, that's scary. There's two of them, Tony. I don't know if we can.
I know that's for real.
I'm going to smash that.
It is Halloween. It is Halloween.
I can't do it Saturday because I'm banned from the building. Thank you very much. But when I
That's
come back
true.
next Friday,
I actually stopped by. They were throwing a little Reggie isn't allowed in here party, and I stopped by the Dub and hung out. It was pretty nice. You should have been there. Oh, I forgot, Reggie. You're not allowed in the building. Yeah.
what have you guys done?
Don't worry about it.
All right, guys, let's get into this. A big show. Normally it would be on Friday, but because of Halloween, you guys are doing the show Saturday. Can you tell us a little bit what you guys have planned for this big show on Saturday?
Yeah, so normally we run on Fridays, but with Friday being Halloween, trick-or-treating and everything, we're running it on Saturday this week. So Saturday, November 1st, last rites, WCWO Outlaw Arena. In all honesty, I'm not allowed in the building, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm probably not going to find out any results until Sunday or Monday. Because Wes is still on dial-up internet. I don't know if you knew that, but he's still on dial-up and on a track phone. So he'll send me the results, but I'll get them on like Friday of the next week. So
that's me because he gives them the right off. I mean,
that's true. Yeah.
Huge show Friday night, Saturday night, Outlaw Arena, last rites. Normally it's Freaky Friday, but then on Saturday we can't call it Freaky Friday, so it's last rites this year. And we've got the Outlaw Championship on the line with Jordan James defends against Cameron Saturn. Cameron Saturn, I've been told at the end of the show last week, stole the Outlaw Championship and brought it out into the Outlaw Arena and refused to give it back to our Lord and Savior, Jordan James, until he granted Cameron Saturn an Outlaw title match. And apparently that's official now, right?
Yeah, that is definitely official, and I'm pretty proud of Cameron for coming back and doing that because he didn't really lose the title last time he had it, so I think that'll be a good show for sure. It
Finders
should be a
keepers.
good match. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no,
awesome because
that's not how
that's
that works.
that's two of my favorites. I really like Cameron Saturn. There when he was there the last time, I thought he did great, and of course Jordan James is one of my favorites. So
Yeah.
that's a great main event match right there. What
Yep.
else you guys got planned?
Well, Wes, we've got the tag team match, which is not a championship match, it's a number one contenders match. The up and coming tag team who's really taken the dub by storm, Rampage, Pharaoh King,
Yeah,
Hussein versus Slaughterhouse, Jackson Morgan and Will Asher. Slaughterhouse has really come on strong, really getting over with the fans really quickly. They've really caught fire. They're going to be wrestling in a tag team casket match on Saturday night.
that's right. Yeah, you're breaking up really bad, Reggie. By the way, but yeah, there's gonna be a tag team casket match against Slaughterhouse with Will Asher and Jackson Morgan versus Rampage with Pharaoh King and Kurt Busiek, and it's gonna be really awesome. So
They
yeah,
both
I don't know who's scarier.
Marcus, have you ever
Do what?
seen a tag team
no,
casket
that's
match,
what I'm
Marcus?
asking. You have to put them both in the casket to win.
That's
No,
right.
what?
No,
No,
that's
no.
not right.
Wes, you can't
I
fit
don't know.
Jackson Morgan and Will Asher into a casket all by
Well, that's what I
themselves.
thought. It's like, well, that ought to be cozy, but
Well, and you definitely can't you definitely can't put the greatness of Rampage in a casket together. Their greatness is just off the charts. So one member
Okay.
of the team has to be put into the casket to win for you to win the match. But that's how that's going down. Then as you guys saw, I don't know, I think it was yesterday, the contract has been signed. Zach Nova did what he had to do to get Phoenix to sign that contract. The territorial championship is officially on the line this Saturday night when Zach Nova goes after Phoenix and honestly trying to end one of the greatest territorial championship reigns in recent memory. Hate Phoenix all you want, but he's in his 10th month of having the championship. And not many men have held that title as long as he has in the last 5 years.
Yeah, Phoenix is one of the most underrated wrestlers in Indiana. He's had a great year. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does phenomenal.
Yeah, one hell of a personality too. Great guy. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's father of the year.
He
And
gave what?
he will go above and beyond to win a match. I think we've all learned that this year. He
Oh,
will
yeah.
do whatever he has to do to get the advantage over his opponent. So, I don't know, Wes. What are you thinking about the territorial title match? I mean, we're doing
Well,
Inside the Dub right now, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you got the message on that or not, but yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Phoenix is about time that he signed the contract. It only took Zach Nova, chasing him through that haunted house for it to, through the haunted Hannah house for it to, work out like that. And finally, Phoenix got the Kahunas to sign the contract, and hopefully we get to see a positive outcome from that, and end Phoenix's reign of terror.
and
I'm about tired.
we're just gonna ignore the fact that Zach Nova breaking and entering, assault, battery, harassment, stalking, aiding and embedding a hostage. We're just gonna completely ignore all of that apparently.
Breaking and entering, the door was unlocked.
but he was hiding in the
He just
backseat of
entered.
his car. Maybe I'm not
Yeah.
taking Phoenix's side, but
Yeah.
Zach was hiding in the backseat of his car. Now that's creepy.
Marcus, if you can name me 3 lawyer moves, I'll count your legal advice.
Okay.
I'll send you a message. I'll get you some moves. Just go back to the list of the 1,004 holds of Jericho. They're all on there. There's her credential.
Armbar.
Now, we early in the show Friday, myself and Mike Noble were attacked, zip tied, and escorted out of the building by security and banned from the building for the rest of the night last week and on Saturday, which means the match with Mike Noble and Mark Magnus is off. It is not happening. Right, Wes?
Yeah, and I'm really glad about that because I'm anytime you and Mike Noble get to be embarrassed in front of a group of people really just brings some joy to me. I think honestly one of the most annoying people other than you, Reggie, is probably Mike Noble because like he's just he just comes out there and he's full of arrogance. I mean, he's talented, but he's full of arrogance, full of attitude, and then he just comes out there and disrespects Mark Magnus, people who are struggling with things. I think it's about time that you and him honestly got put in your places. So I'm glad you guys are banned from the building for a week. So it'll be a nice change of pace.
So that match is happening next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that big long monologue. But next Friday, it's a straitjacket match. The winner has to put the loser in a straitjacket to win that match next Friday night.
Okay.
So
That sounds interesting. I've never seen one of those live.
I've never seen that anywhere. I'm sure it's happened before, but not anywhere that I'm aware of. So I'm excited to see that one, and I'm really excited to see Mike Noble put that freak Mark Magnus in a straitjacket and send him back to the loony bin for the rest of eternity where he belongs. We're not even sure how he got out, when that happened, how it happened, and who let it happen. But he needs to
That
go
doctor
back.
cleared him. That doctor cleared him though. Remember, he said you're good.
He's out of control. He's out of
That's a real
control.
doctor.
But the question is, with Mike Noble banned and suspended, unjustly, but banned and suspended, what happens with Mark Magnus on Saturday night at Last Rites? Wes, you don't know, as I haven't told you yet.
That's right.
Mark Magnus will be facing newcomer Oso Pierce on Saturday night at Last Rites.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, that's happening.
Sounds like going to be a great card. Can you tell everybody where it's going to be at and what the ticket prices are and what time the doors open and the show starts?
Yeah, well, we're also going to have Pogo versus Kenneth James on Saturday night, too. KJ tried to get a bunch of rookies to carry his bags, told Pogo that no one likes him and that he doesn't take him seriously or respect him. Pogo tried to kill KJ, so we're going to let that match happen on Saturday night now, too. So KJ versus Pogo, and what can go wrong there? But Saturday night, normal time, doors are 6:30, bell time is 7:30. Tickets are $15 for the front row, $12 for general admission, 1151 Kentucky Avenue. It's going to be one hell of a night. We had a great night at Charity House on Sunday. Had a fun truck or treat this last Saturday. And it's hard to believe that we're only a few days away from Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm already scared.
Yeah, you guys have been kicking. You guys have been kicking ass, man. You guys have been doing a lot of great shows, a lot of different things. I know you guys got some big plans coming in for next year too. So congratulations, you guys work hard and
we appreciate that. It's been a huge year. We are beyond appreciative for everything that's happened this year. Anybody that knows anything about WCWO over the last 5 years knows that it's never been an easy road for us. And to see our ring set up in front of Lucas Oil Stadium, dominating PopCon and Indiana Comic Con, Indiana Black Expo, Circle City Club, all that stuff. It's just really cool to see all of that happening for the WCWO. And dude, if you knew what was planned for 2026, it's just getting bigger and better. And shout out to all the fans that come to see me every Friday night. I really appreciate all your support, especially all of the messages that I've gotten through this tough time from Friday night to now being banned and zip tied and hit in the back with a chair from JKO. I really appreciate all of the fans reaching out to me, making sure I'm okay. I am okay. I will be okay. I will recover. And when I'm back next Friday, you will all, it will be a much better time for everybody. Until then, Abby's Reign of Terror is underway, and we'll see what happens on Saturday. Thank you for not having her on here.
I'm surprised she ain't coming on here in a minute.
Well, they asked me because.
I do have a question. Do you have another match lined up that you do every year on Halloween?
Yes, we do. We do have the Halloween costume battle royal.
Okay, I didn't want to throw it out there if you weren't, but
Yes, that will be
Yeah.
taking place, I believe. I have not been told that it's not. So that will take place on Saturday night as well. Uh, and so yeah, if you guys are out there, we'll always do a costume contest, candy for the kids, all that good stuff. It's going to be a fun night. I hear Abby is going as the Antichrist this year.
She going to Donald Trump?
She's not far behind. So
I'm just kidding. If anybody don't take offense to that, I'm just kidding.
well, she is trying to build a wall between me and the Dubs. So
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's possible.
yeah.
Hey,
So,
thanks a lot for you guys coming on tonight, guys. We
yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
it.
You're welcome.
Sounds
Someone
like
had
it's
to
going
pick
to
up
be
Reggie's slack.
sounds like it's going to be a great show, and I don't expect anything but from you guys. So, hey, if you guys are close around that area, even if you're in Muncie, hey, take the drive. It's only about 50 minutes. It's well worth it. Great ticket prices, great venue, and I guarantee you'll enjoy the show because it'll be a great show.
get down there when the doors open because it will be a sellout and they will turn you away about 7 o'clock. So get down there.
Yep. It's been a great night, guys. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate the time. And
Thank you for letting me
Les,
come on.
just
Yeah.
just go back to your bridge, man. Go away.
My bridge.
Yeah. Just get out.
Troll, dude.
Yeah.
I'll play it to you.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, have a
Bye.
great night. Thanks for coming on, guys. Yeah, definitely check out that show this Saturday, guys. It'll be a great show. Marcus, let's jump right into the Marcus Fine Wrestling Report because then we got a promo battle championship that's going to happen. We're going to play the videos for that, and people can vote on that. So I know a lot of people are out there waiting on that. So, Marcus, let's get going with the Independent Wrestling Report.
Okay, well, let me get the other page first. Okay, we got a few prayers we got to cover.
Yeah.
For one, we need to send some prayers up for Kevin Mitchell, who's having some medical issues. Justin Danger, who lost his grandmother this past week.
Oh, okay.
And Jake Gates, I guess, is out of action till at least the first of the year. I just read that, so let's send those prayers to those folks. And then I got a slew of birthdays.
Hey, Marcus, can I add a prayer request real quick?
Sure, go for it.
Mike Rotundo. I've seen today where he is going to hospice. I don't know how long he's got, but it does sound like pretty dire situation there. Of course, Mike Rotundo, a great wrestler, IRS. He was a lot of different characters, held a lot of different championships in WCW, NWA, WWE, WWF. So definitely prayers for him and his family.
Yeah, and I think we need to put Abdullah the Butcher out. I think he was having issues this past week, too. There was a scare that he had actually passed away, but then his caretaker got on there and says, no, he's well. He is alive and well, but I'm thinking he's having issues as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's in his 80s, so I can see that.
Yep.
And the kind of life he had with, I mean, the originator of hardcore and going beyond a lot what these guys today won't even do. I'm sure his body is pretty messed up. So, but yes, for those folks. Okay, here we go with birthdays. Kristen Runyon, which is a WPW super fan. She and her daughter sat there and harassed Jeremy Hadley there at at WPW. They are big Ruthless Domination fans, and Kristen Runyon, her birthday is today. Candace Asher, which is Will Asher's daughter, her birthday is today. Miss Tony Gonzalez Janice's birthday is tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
All right, did you remember that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Because if not, I'm telling you now, you better not forget that. So,
I cooked her a birthday brisket yesterday, about a 17-pound brisket that I didn't buy. I cooked it. My grandson Landon sent the money to Austin, and Austin went and bought it and showed up with it Sunday, and we snuck it in the house and put it in the fridge, and I kept her away from the fridge, and I surprised her with a great big brisket for yesterday for her birthday.
Awesome. Okay, AZK, the Amazing Pookie, his birthday's tomorrow. Pogo's birthday is tomorrow. Alex Wood, Ref Luigi, I'm assuming is the one in the house right now. That is the son of Ref Luigi. His birthday is on Thursday. The new WPW Tag Team Champion Scarecrow's birthday is on Thursday. Chet Ripley's birthday is on Friday. Freak from the Dubs' birthday is on Friday. Anthony Toatelli's birthday is on Saturday. And Kung Fu Kirk's birthday is on Saturday. So happy birthday to all of you folks. And if we missed your birthday, happy birthday. Okay, now I got a slew of results from a bunch of people here. I would want to thank everybody that helped me get these. First, I would like to thank Reggie Edwards, who we just had on for the WCWO Outlaw Arena results from Friday. Maliko defeated Cameron Saturn. Jordan James defeated Scorpion. Two Loud Strays defeated Rampage. Phoenix defeated CJ Cyclone and Cameron Cross in a triple threat. Dynamite Dylan defeated Zach Nova. Slaughterhouse defeated Billy Palmer and Oso Pierce. And Pogo defeated Jordan Davis. So thank you, Reggie, for those. And our good buddy Steve Butler went to a couple shows over the weekend. He was at Signal 10 New Ground at Tier 10 Sports in Spencer, Indiana on Saturday. Andre Stray pinned Charlie Key. Book Hemingway pinned Chet Ripley after a cheap shot. Carlos Santiago pinned Jake Bailey. The Gruesome Twosome, which is Creed Costello and Johnny Cisco, defeated the highlight reel via cheating. Dayami pinned Cameron Avery, and Sam Knight pinned Maliko to retain the RCW Heart of Revolutions title. So, Butler in that. Then Steve Butler was in Greenfield on Sunday for FEW Dominion. The House of Heathens was Jake Phoenix, Jackson Morgan, and Book Hemingway defeated Tony Thunder, Evan Greenaway, and Elijah Arrow in a six-man tag team match. J.D. Kirk pinned Ken Calhoun. Brandon Day defeated Ricky Guns via submission. Matthew Grant pinned Crystal Moon to become the new FEW North American champion. I got these out of order. That was his match of the night. And I'll tell you how I got these out of order here in a minute. Donovan Cecil pinned Connor Knox. The Aristocracy defeated Bird and Colby Jack via count-out to retain the FEW tag titles. And Ashton Adonis pinned Andre Stray to retain the FEW title. All right, hang on a minute. I always get this tickle after reading all these. All right, then I got them out of order because I should have read this one first. This is thanks to FEW owner Alex Bolton because FEW was in Carthage, Indiana on Saturday for Halloween MASH. Ricky Guns defeated T.Y. Ice. Mikey Jenkins defeated Bird. Jake T. Kirk defeated Jackson Morgan via countout. Ricky Guns wins the King of the Carthage Battle Royal. He retains that title. The Aristocracy defeated Bird and Matt Grant to retain the tag belts. And here's why I got them out of order, because Crystal Moon defeated Evan Greenaway and Matt Grant to become the new North American champion. So she took the belt on Saturday, and Matt Grant won it back on Sunday.
Okay.
So thank you for Steve Butler for your contributions. Oh, look at this. Thanks to Wes Ryan, who we just also had on, was the other half of the Inside the Dub crew. WCW at the Charity House in Indianapolis on Sunday. Cousin Cooter defeated CJ Cyclone. Will Asher defeated Waterboy. I'm only reading what I'm reading. Got to think where they were at. Cookie Monster defeated Elmo. And then the main event saw Cooter and Waterboy with Elmo defeat Will Asher and CJ Cyclone with the Cookie Monster. So I heard that was a pretty good fun trunk or treat for all the kids. Loved it. When Cookie Monster and Elmo show up, it's always a good time. And I'd almost guarantee that if you show up Saturday at the Dub, Cookie Monster and Elmo probably will be there as well. So they'll probably be part of that battle royal. Okay. Where am I at? Okay, then Kelly and I was in Danville, Indiana for Warrior Pro Wrestling 49. That's right. Next month is their big 50th show. Warrior Pro is on fire this weekend. They had a darn good show Sunday at the 4-H Fairgrounds in Danville. It saw Elijah Arrows defeat Just Jet. Asher Steele defeated Hayden Heck. Jared Kripke defeated Joe Jitsu. Parker Sexton defeated T.Y. Ice via countout. And then Jesse Winchester defeated Scorpion to retain the WPW heavyweight title. And the stipulation was set up at the beginning of the show. If Scorpion lost, he can no longer compete for any title in WPW ever. So since Scorpion was defeated Sunday, he cannot go after the Warrior Pride title, the 7-11 title, tag team titles, or the main title. He'll never be a contender. I don't know if that's as long as Jesse's champ, but that was the stipulation. He agreed to it. He lost, so he cannot go after any title. We got new tag team champions as Scarecrow and Saran, which is the Forgotten. They defeated The Buck Sexton and Dylan Dynamite, known as Buck and Dynamite. They are the new WPW tag team champions. It was a tables match. Scarecrow was the last one. He did not go through a table. The rest of them did. And since Scarecrow was the last man standing, his team won the tag team titles. And then Drew Kreitzer, I think that's how you said. Drew Kreitzer defeated Jeremy Hadley in the main event to become the new WPW Warrior Pride champion. That was my match of the night. That crowd was loud. He won that title. Then people went nuts. So very good showing for Warrior Pro on Sunday. And I believe that's all I have. Yes, that's all I have.
Okay.
Again, thank you to everybody that contributed. Wes, Reggie, Alex, Steve, we thank you. Again, anybody wants your results read off, send them to me, and I will be more than happy to pass them along.
Yes, please. We'd like to have more results and get the independent wrestling out there. If you want us to promote a show, maybe we can have you on to promote, or at the very least, we can let everybody know about the show and what's going on with your promotion. So we more likely, we would love to do that. So you can get with me, Chris, Marcus, Warren, and we would love to promote independent wrestling show in Indiana. Marcus, is that all you have?
Yes, that's all I have.
Okay, Chris, hopefully you can hear me. We're going to do our promo battle championship. We started a tournament here earlier in the month, and we had 4 guys go against each other in the first round, and the winner of that first round was Bob Steele. In our second round matchup, we had 4 go against each other, and the winner of that one was the Buck Sexton. So now we have 2 promos set up here. Chris, if you can hear me, let's go with the Buck Sexton first. Play that promo, and then after that we'll play Bob Steele's promo, and then you guys, I think it usually lasts about Thursday or so, Thursday midnight, something like that, roughly, that you can vote, and whoever's voted the winner will be the G.W.R. First promo battle champion. And then we'll do some more promo battles, and we'll set up 3 or 4 guys, get a winner, and they will take on our champions. So
before we start, any wrestlers out there, send me your promos. 90 seconds, promo against us as G.W.R, good or bad. Send them to me if you want to be part of the next round of promo battles, please.
Yes, we would love to.
Promoter, wrestler, manager, send them to us.
Yes, we would love to have a lot of promos. Yep, please. Chris, whenever you're ready, if you can hear me, hopefully you're there, that you could play the Buck Sexton's promo.
Well, would you look at that? Just as I predicted a few weeks ago when Tony Gonzalez called me. I said, Tony, first thing, how'd you get my number? He said, well, actually, I said, don't worry about it. He's fired. Anyway, Tony, what are you calling about? He said, hey, G.W.R is doing this thing. We're calling it the promo battle. And we're going to have 8 guys in a promo battle to see who's the best talker in Indiana. I said, okay, question, who's finishing second? And we both sat there real awkwardly because, well, he didn't know how to respond to that, and I already knew who was winning. So watched the first week go by, and first guy that wins is a guy named Chris Bob. And my first thought was, who the hell is Chris Bob? Then go on to my week and, well, waxed those 3 fools because neither one of them can talk. And then we go into this finals here, and it's me versus Chris Bob. You know what? I did the right thing, the gentleman thing, the professional thing to do, and professional wrestling. And I said, okay, hey, Chris Bob, why don't you come on down to WPW? We'll meet face to face. We'll do this promo battle in person. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Give them some good content. He said, well, actually, Buck, I'm too scared to talk to you face to face because I know I'll be shaking in my boots like Rabbit did at the beginning of 8 Mile. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just eviscerate you on social media and win my championship. And so then, whatever. Anywho, I'm not here to cut a promo on Chris Bob, though. Okay, I'm here to cut a promo on everybody. Okay, it doesn't matter what we're doing in this business. Wrestling, check. Talking, check. I'm your favorite promoter's favorite promoter. And it doesn't matter how long this promo contest goes on. You guys can trot as many guys in front of me as you want. Line them up. I'll take them out every single week because there's not one person in the state that can touch the true businessman of professional wrestling, and his name is the Buck Sexton.
Yeah, that was our first promo, guys. The Buck Sexton. Now we're going to play our second promo, and it's the Bob Steele.
Buck. Buckies. Buck Nasty. Buck Cherry. Buck. Bo Buck. Banana. Fana Fo. Forget about it. Forget about winning any competition with me, Buck Sexton. Whether it be in the ring or this little promo battle that G.W.R is sponsoring. I'm sure you're really good, Buck. I'm sure you've got all the accolades in the world, fantastic even. But in the 28 years that I've been in and around the world of professional wrestling, I have seen a million guys just like you come and go. They act like you. They act, walk, talk, and act like you. Hell, they might just be you. So will the real Slim Shady please stand up? One thing I'm not, Buck Sexton, is a pretender. I've been doing the damn thing for 28 years. And you've had a good run on this little promo battle. But tonight, the buck stops here. Now, fans, if you want to see Christopher Bob Steele in the ring, you can check me November 1st at the Seeger Auditorium in West Lebanon, Indiana, as I and Cody Lee, FOE, family over everything, make our debut for BMW Wrestling. And then on November 22nd, I step back into the ring in singles competition as I defend my AACW Eternal Excellence Championship against all comers. Now, Buck, maybe one day we can be friends, but I doubt it because I'm FOE.
Marcus, two very strong promos there.
Oh yes. This is going to be a rough battle. I mean, this is what we wanted.
Yes.
Two very strong promo guys going head to head. Neither one of them guys seen these promos.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't even see these promos until right now. So it'll be interesting because neither one's seen the other promo until right now. So
very great job from both guys. Hey, please vote. Vote for who you thought who the best was. We'd appreciate that. You can go to our website, G.W.R, Gonzo'S Sports Room. Chris will have that probably up there sometime tonight, and you'll be able to vote for a couple of days. Man, let's get a bunch of votes.
Can we go to Friday since we are a day late on getting this out?
Well, it might go till Friday because usually he puts it up on Monday night, and since he's not putting it up till Tuesday night, it might go till Friday.
Yeah,
because so many hours, it goes so many hours, and then it times out. So he'll put that up. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun. And again, anybody that wants to, Chris, you got something?
I was just going to say I probably won't get it. I don't know if I'll get it up exactly at night, so probably up in the morning. So that means everybody will get the vote till probably Friday night.
Okay. So probably Wednesday to Friday.
It'll be at
And
the Gonzo Sports Room Facebook page.
yes, please vote. We'd like to have a lot of participation. It's not been too bad so far, but we'd like to have more participation. And again, if you guys out there, man, wrestlers, promoters, managers, like Marcus said, hey, send in a promo, 90-second promo. The first promo you send in will be against or for, however you want to look at it. It's going to be on GWR. You do the promo on us, however you want to do it, how you want to interpret it. That's fine. And then we'll put 3 or 4 guys together, and we'll do a little tournament again. And then whoever wins that battle will go against our champion. And we'll like to do this every month. So please send those promos to Marcus. You can send them to Chris. You can send them to me. Prefer Marcus, but it doesn't make a difference.
All right, I see Damon DeVille shooting with Shane and Scarecrow in here. So, guys, wink, wink,
Yeah.
use your promos.
Yes.
Bash us, love us, GWR, 90 seconds. You could be in the next round. Go up against whoever wins tonight's battle.
There's plenty of good things, and there's a lot of bad things you can say about us. So yeah.
Yep. Mr. Scarecrow, I mentioned that earlier.
Yes, you did. Well, Marcus, do you have anything else? We'll play those promos on the way out again tonight when we're done. But I think we're ready to bring in our special guest for Rapid Fire. And Chris, we can bring in the one and only American.
All right, Tony, while we're doing this, I do have some Warren's. In case Warren don't make it in here, I have some of his standards, and I also have some Chris's standard questions.
Okay.
So I can fill in the since it's just us right now.
And if Kelly's come up, if you want to read those too, because I have a hard time. Yeah, because on my phone I have a hard time seeing them.
Okay,
it's really small. Okay, how's it going, American?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, gentlemen, for bringing me on today.
Oh, well, hey, we appreciate you coming on. The way we're going to do this, I don't know if you've seen the show or not, but Marcus will go first, and then Marcus, if you want, you can do a Kelly question or a Warren question second, and then I will go last.
All right.
Okay, Marcus, go ahead and get things started.
All right, American. Again, as Tony said, thank you very much for coming on. We're going to go ahead and get Kelly's question out of the way because it just popped up.
Okay, let's do it.
You do not have to feel obligated in any way. Trust me, I'm losing this battle. So, who is your favorite super fan, Kelly or myself?
That's always a tough question because I support both the Fines either way. They are the most supportive people I could have ever asked for in my entire life. But if I had to pick one and one only, it would be very close, but I would have to say Marcus Fine.
Oh.
By a hair.
All right. Marcus, you got another one.
Ooh, I'm up to 6. Kelly's up to 117 or something like that. So
it's something like that.
All right. I win this week.
Okay.
Okay, my first question is, when did you first get interested in professional wrestling?
Good question. So I first fell in love with wrestling in 2010. That was the first time I ever watched a professional wrestling match on TV. I remember I was camping in my backyard with my dad. We had our tent set up. We had our TV in there. I was watching SmackDown. The very first match I remember was Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton, Sheamus, those are two of my absolute current favorites that I look up to right now. And then I heard about ACW in 2022 when one of my good buddies was great friends with Shane Kelser, J.H. Hogg at the time. So that's when he got me connected, and it all kind of just clicked from there.
Awesome. You want to do a Warren question, Marcus?
Yeah, I'll do a Warren question. And if he comes on, he'll have to fend for himself, I guess. Okay, one of his first questions he always asks is, if you could go back in time and get a front row seat to any event that ever took place, where would you want to be?
For me, it would be WrestleMania 30. It would be interesting. In some ways good, but in some ways bad, because I had that shocked look on my face when I saw on TV The Undertaker's streak died. But WrestleMania 30, besides that moment, was still one of the most magical nights of all time. I mean, you got Daniel Bryan, who's always been seen as this big underdog. As Stephanie McMahon said, he was a B plus player. But Daniel Bryan won the hearts of so many people in 2014. He is an A plus legend to me. During his time with Ring of Honor, during his time with WWE, certainly during his time with AEW, he always has heart and respect every time he's between the ropes.
Yeah, most definitely. WrestleMania 30 is one of my favorites, so I agree with you on that. My first question is going to be, who has helped you the most in your wrestling career so far?
That's a tough question because I could start naming off a million people right now, but so many people in the AACW locker room have really elevated me physically and mentally and spiritually in the one thing that I'm most passionate about. Like some guys who have really elevated me and given me my confidence, having guys such as Congo Kong, Damien DeVille, Shooting with Shane, Christian Cash, Justin Terrell's another one I would throw in there. Those guys have really have a place in my heart. Damien DeVille, Congo Kong, and Shooting with Shane are the guys that have really given me the confidence that I've been looking for so long. Because every show, whether it is physically or mentally, I feel like I'm always in over my head as a star. Because when I'm in the ring, I'm one person. When I'm outside the ring, I'm a completely different individual that people do not really understand.
Okay. Marcus?
Okay. Who trained you?
I was trained by Congo Kong. I've been up to his academy in Bluffton, Indiana. His training is absolutely incredible. Congo Kong is one of the best big guys to ever compete in the ring. I've watched his matches in the past during his time in Impact Wrestling. I've seen him in person in AACW, and now I'm in the ring with him. Yes, he may have sucker punched me after I eliminated him at the Eternal Excellence Rumble, but we're going to cross paths again. I know it. And that's a match that I'm looking forward to having down the road because that'll be like a big teacher versus student kind of match.
Okay. Marcus, do you have anything from Kelly or from one?
Well, can I go ahead and just do me a follow-up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it fit in with what Shane said here. One hell of a debut at AACW. I have to agree. I will let you give you a little insight that you are in my top 5 for October. That will be announced next week. Tell us what it was like in your debut match to eliminate Congo Kong when nobody else could. We had 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 guys on him, but you're the guy that eliminated Congo Kong in that Rumble. Tell us what it felt like when you went over the top rope. Now, you went over the top rope with him, but tell us what it was like when you eliminated Congo Kong that night.
It was definitely a big deal. It definitely felt like I won the jackpot. Again, Congo Kong and I are going to cross paths again. I still got some things to settle after him and I got into our little brawl. But like I said, I look up to Congo Kong so much as a performer and as another individual. Just the feeling of coming out as American for the very first time, it felt like a side of me truly came to life because people see me physically just as this big fighter who legit would want to just go out and just start beating people up for the fun of it. But really, I've always been called a gentle giant in my life. I'm big, but I've always been known for soft hands. That's why I love the craft that is professional wrestling because it can finally bring out that passion that I absolutely enjoy. Congo Kong is someone I look up to so much. So being able to get in the ring go face to face with him and eliminate him all in one night, it's definitely a big boost of confidence, not just for me, but definitely for my whole wrestling career. And it's having me realize that I might have found something I'm finally good at in life.
Okay, my question, you may have already answered it, but I'm going to ask anyway. Your favorite match that you've been involved in so far?
That is definitely a tough question right there. To be honest, I would say my debut at the last Eternal Excellence Rumble, just feeling the roar of the crowd, embracing the moment, holding the American flag high in the air, because I am a proud American. Just feeling the roar of the crowd is what has finally gotten me motivated to get in the ring and give it everything I got, not only for myself, not only to my fans, but to the business that I love the most, which is not just ACW, but professional wrestling as a whole.
Okay, Marcus?
Okay, well, we'll follow up with that one. Who is your favorite opponent you've been in the ring with?
I got two opponents in this one, Congo Kong and Damien DeVille. I've been in the ring with DeVille before, and he is one of the most humble fighters that I have ever crossed paths with. He's the reason why I'm still here, to be honest. If it wasn't for him and shooting with Shane motivating me after the end of my very first season involved in professional wrestling, I wouldn't even be here anymore. I would probably just be working another regular job, probably at McDonald's, putting fries in the bag. But those guys have given me the heart to keep fighting and to never quit. And Congo Kong has shown that size does not matter at all. Because no matter how big you are, whether you're a small guy or a big guy, you can pursue what your heart desires.
Okay, Marcus, you have a Kelly or Warren?
Okay, well, I have a Chris, but I'm going to throw in a little something. I will say I've seen a lot of people in my time work, and I've never seen anybody has a heart and works as hard as you do from the beginning, from the time the doors open to bring the ring in till the time the doors close to send the ring out. You are there step by step. You never walk away. You give 100%. So you are going to go far. You just got to keep it up. So
It means everything. Thank you.
Okay, Chris always asks, what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given, and who gave it to you?
That is definitely a great question. The biggest piece of advice that I have ever gotten, this is pretty much for my life as a person with the mask on and with the mask off outside the ring. Be confident in who you are and never give up. Someone I've always looked up to in my life is my father. Him and I have a special connection that I don't have with much people in my life. And Damien DeVille is like a father figure to me. I have told him before that he's like a second father to me, just with all the advice, all the teachings that he's done for me. No wonder he is the AACW champion. He's deserved that title for far too long.
Okay, my question is, you get to be in Survivor Series. Who would you pick as your four partners? Pick anybody that you want.
And it could be absolutely anyone, like from the big leagues.
Anybody you want.
Okay. So if I could pick up absolutely anybody, I gotta pick up the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane. If I don't have a team without those guys, then my team is nobody. I would throw in the Big Show. That's another one. I always look up to the big man who can do the big things. That's why I'm so big with Kane and Undertaker. I like someone who's got a very passionate attitude. So another one I'm going to throw in there is Kevin Owens. I am a diehard Kevin Owens fan. I'm literally wearing his T-shirt right now.
That's a good four that you picked right there. That's excellent. Marcus?
Okay, we're going to bounce off that. Now give us your independent Survivor Series team.
My independent Survivor Series team. So it would be, I would say me, and if I could pick up anyone I wanted, I would have to pick up Damien DeVille because he's got the heart of a fighter. I would have to pick up Congo Kong because he's got the experience and he's got the power. And then my last guy, I would pick up Brody Bobkins. I've watched his matches in the past. I've got to meet him, get advice from him backstage. Brody Bobkins has an incredible wrestling IQ.
I agree with that. Marcus, do you have anything else?
Yeah, well, it's an unstoppable team there, I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, now this isn't Chris's. I always bounce off Chris's several months ago. What is the worst piece of advice you've ever been given?
Okay, now we're definitely getting harder because
you don't have to tell us who told you. Don't tell us who told you. Just
the worst piece of advice that I have clearly gotten was I would say probably just don't go too hard or anything because I feel like I'm always pushing myself so hard and it always ends up backfiring on me as a performer and as an overall individual. I'm so hard on myself when it comes to goals and goal setting. And when I seem to have that positive momentum going in my life, it gets derailed after a week and after a month.
Okay. Marcus, do you have anything else or you want me to go?
no, you go ahead. I'll do two.
Okay.
You do one. I can go for a little while here still.
Okay. You get to be in the main event of WrestleMania. Who is your opponent? You can pick anybody that you want.
WrestleMania main event. So my Mania opponent, if I could work with absolutely anybody, I would have to work with the Big Red Machine Kane. Literally my inspiration is through him. I could go back and forth with him. This would feel like the ultimate hero versus student kind of fight, teacher versus student kind of fight. Literally, I do almost the same exact stuff that Kane does, but Kane is absolute legend who I feel never got enough credit that he truly deserves throughout his legendary career.
Okay. Marcus, we're down to our final three questions. Now, if you want to do doubles.
Okay, let me do because I can still hold it down.
Okay.
Okay, well, now Tony, you're doing good because now I'm going to bounce another one off you. Warren always asks if you are at WrestleMania in the main event, what ring entrance music and artist do you want playing you out to the ring?
That's a good question because I'm a big fan of rock music and bands, but if I had to pick, I would have to go with the legendary Kiss. I always go back, rewatch their very last in-person concert at Madison Square Garden. By the way, rest in peace, Ace. You will be missed. I've always been a big fan of Kiss my entire life. Just seeing the fierceness that Gene Simmons has, the moment he puts on the heavy artillery, the moment he puts on the face paint and is out on the stage in front of millions of people, that's a kind of performer I would be honored to be alongside with at WrestleMania.
Okay. Marcus?
All right. We'll ask a Chris one now. He always asks, how has the business changed? First of all, how long have you been at this?
I've been involved in this business since 2022. That was when I first got involved in training.
Okay. Well, we'll see if you can answer this then. That's not very long for this question, but have you seen any big changes from the day you started wrestling until now?
Oh yeah, I've definitely have seen some changes. Just seeing, a shift in talent, especially because I was involved in the business in the early going because my best friend was involved in it, but he stepped away. He works a full-time job. He's a dad now. So part of me feels like I'm a bit of a lone wolf, but I've managed, to come out of my shell and adapt to the environment all on my own ever since he's been away. And now I'm finally starting to break out as a superstar and as an individual. And another big change I'm seeing is just would be my ability to prove some doubters wrong, because some of my matches that I've had in the past, I have doubted myself that I'd be able to keep up or really feel like I'm legit a star. But some of my past matches, I have proved people wrong.
I agree.
Marcus, before you ask a question, I just want to make a statement to Mary Kane, real quick, if it's okay. I think you've done a good job, and I think the people that have put you into this promotion and helped you along have done a good job of bringing you along. Didn't push you too fast and have you do things that maybe at that time you wasn't ready to do. So I think they've done a really good job, and you've done a good job of knowing what you can do and what you can't do and working towards those things and getting better. So I just want to commend you and the people that have worked with you, putting you on the right path for success.
It means everything. That's why I got so much love for JH Hogg and the entire AACW family. They have definitely put me in an awesome position. I started off slower than some guys, but I managed to pick myself up after my first year in wrestling, and now I finally got the confidence that I've been looking for.
Okay. My question is, you get to live and train with any pro wrestler for a month. Who would you pick?
That's a good question right there. If I could live and be trained for a month by a star, I would say The Undertaker. The Undertaker is someone that I have looked up to my entire life. He's my all-time favorite wrestler. I've seen LFG on A&E. Undertaker is an amazing coach. And outside the ring, when he's not a full phenom, a full dead man in front of millions of people, he is one of the most humble, if not the most humble locker room leader that I have ever witnessed my entire life.
Okay, Marcus, got two more questions.
Okay. Tell us what, hang on a minute. I'll get this. Tell me man. Who was you in your very first match? I don't know why I'm talking like this all of a sudden. Your very first match, who was it with? Or what was it about?
Okay, so it was last year when I started to break out just as a wrestler before I became American. I remember wrestling Damien DeVille in a small little match. I think it was like 5-6 minutes. It was my very first singles match. Like I've mentioned before, DeVille is a big part of why I'm who I am. Without him or any of his support, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I remember wrestling him in my very first singles match, and he actually made me feel confident the moment the bell rang to the moment the bell rang after the match.
Okay. Marcus?
Okay, you took the Rhino seminar back in whatever month that was in Anderson. What was something you took away from that seminar?
Something that I took away from that seminar is to be confident in my abilities. But a big piece of advice I got was make sure on show days you drank plenty of water and stay hydrated, because I've always struggled with being the most hydrated wrestler, throughout part of my career. the Rhino Seminar. I did do that in Anderson back in July. That was when AACW was at the Gridiron. That was a fun show. The Rhino Seminar, definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity, but man, it was hot by the time we were in the ring and we started moving around. I was feeling confident in the early going, but I was not the most hydrated human being, though, out of everyone that partake in that seminar, which is very unfortunate. But from the effort I still put in, I still had a very fun time, and I still learned a lot from a wrestling legend.
My next question is favorite wrestling match you have seen live?
My favorite wrestling match that I've seen live, I'll answer it in two parts. On the independent scene, my favorite match that I have seen would be the Last Man Standing match a few years ago between Damien DeVille and Johnny Crisis, because those two, probably the greatest AACW rivalry of all time. It was a Last Man Standing match. Crisis got put through the table. DeVille won the Eternal Excellence title, but was quickly pinned and lost the title to Kid Dynamite, Justin Terrell. It was still absolute magic to watch in person. My favorite match I've seen in live from a WWE event, I would say Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble earlier this year when they fought in the ladder match.
That was a good match. I really enjoyed it. Let's see here, Marcus.
Is this it?
Yeah. If you got two or three, go ahead and do
Well,
them.
I will do Warren's last question. I'll do my last question, and then you do yours, and then I'll do Chris's last question.
Okay.
Will that work?
Perfect.
Okay, so I will do Warren's first. Are you NWO or DX?
Okay, now we're about to have some fun with this one. I love both factions, but if I had to pick one and one only, I would have to go with D-Generation X. Just seeing the fun and the chemistry between Shawn Michaels and Triple H develop from the Attitude Era to today, it was one of the greatest formations I've ever seen. But what makes it so fun for me is the comedy, because I love comedy-related storylines, to be honest. So for me, I would have to go to DX, especially because if someone gets me mad, I can just tell them tell them to suck it.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to PG it, but I did ask you to bring up a funny story, and you said you had one, so now is the time to tell your funny story.
Oh, I actually do got a funny story, and Marcus, I bet you'll remember this one because you were with us. So we always go to IHOP every month at the end of our AACW events. Boss Man was there, a bunch of the other crew was there, Marcus Kelly were there. I don't remember what month it was. I think it was around, August when this happened. We saw an elderly couple just full on just making out in the parking lot right outside of their car. Everyone was just turning their heads that way. We're especially because the curtain was literally open. And as we were watching, in my mind, I was just going, oh my gosh, what am I watching?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had a full show.
Oh, it was a full-on
And we're all
show.
sitting there watching them. It's like we all turned and we're looking out that window at them. Yep.
At least we were not eating yet.
Yeah, thank goodness, or we'd be thrown up everywhere. But
I would have lost my appetite real fast.
Okay. Well, this goes right into my last question. Your favorite meal to eat?
My favorite meal to eat, that's a great question. I'm a big man. I love to eat. But if I had to pick absolutely anything, it would be anything that that is cooked fresh right off the grill because I love cooking on the grill. Burgers, steak, chicken, pork chops, hot dogs, you name it. What some people don't realize, I actually did culinary arts in early high school. I did it for 3 of the 4 years, and my senior year of high school, I would always bring in sweet treats from baking and pastry, and I would always give them away to my English class every single day. And it felt like me being humble, but at the same time, at least let me enjoy my creations.
Okay, awesome. Marcus?
Okay, and he also has a sweet tooth. He hasn't told you that. He likes his waffles, his pancakes, and his French toast. 'Cause
Okay.
I
Team
normally
breakfast all
whatever
day.
he eats, but when it comes to American, he's either going to get waffles, French toast, or pancakes because he likes these sweet
Okay.
tooths.
Okay.
Okay, this is it, right, Tony?
Yep.
Okay, Chris always ends with, tell us where we can find you, what shows you're going to be at, social media you use, where can American be seen on the road, where can American be seen on social media, you got any merchandise, etc.
Great question. Yes, sir. So my Facebook page is now available. American USA. The A is capitalized, the C is capitalized, and USA is capitalized. All one word. My Facebook is now up and available for everyone to check me out. And you can find me at AACW in Sharpsville. That is my home promotion. We have been in the process of advertising it November 22nd. We are back live in beautiful Sharpsville, Indiana. American will be there. Damien DeVille will be there. Broly Bobkins will be there. Nerd, Cody Lee, Bob Steele will also be there. That punk Tanner Kelly will also be there as well. And many more incredible talented superstars will be there live. And merchandise, my first bit of merchandise will be on the way very soon.
Awesome. Well, hey, we greatly
Yeah, you
appreciate
did
you
fantastic.
coming on.
I'm telling you, you did very
Did
well.
great. And just real quick, I won't give anything away, but I just wanted to say the person behind the mask is a really great guy, and really been a pleasure to be around you and meet you. You've always been super kind and nice to me, and just I think you're a stand-up guy.
It means everything. At the end of the day, whether people like me or hate me, or whether I hate someone or I like them, I always just stay humble and I just stay true to my word.
Awesome. You did a great job today. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank
And
you very much, gentlemen. It was an absolute pleasure to be on here.
We'll have you back on sometime. And thanks for coming on, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much, guys.
I thought he did a great job. Hope everybody
Awesome job, yes, sir.
I hope everybody enjoyed that. Chris, if you can hear me, let's play those promos again for everybody. In case somebody's just tuning in, we've got the promo battle championship going on. Let's play the Buck Sexton first, please.
Well, would you look at that? Just as I predicted a few weeks ago when Tony Gonzalez called me, I said, Tony, first thing, how'd you get my number? He said, well, actually, I said, don't worry about it. He's fired. Anyway, Tony, what are you calling about? He said, hey, G.W.R is doing this thing. We're calling it the promo battle. And we're going to have 8 guys in a promo battle to see who's the best talker in Indiana. I said, okay, question, who's finishing second? And we both sat there real awkwardly because, well, he didn't know how to respond to that, and I already knew who was winning. So watched the first week go by, and first guy that wins is a guy named Chris Bob. And my first thought was, who the hell is Chris Bob? Then go on to my week and, well, waxed those 3 fools because neither one of them can talk. And then we go into this finals here, and it's me versus Chris Bob. You know what? I did the right thing, the gentleman thing, the professional thing to do in professional wrestling. And I said, okay, hey, Chris Bob, why don't you come on down to WPW? We'll meet face to face. We'll do this promo battle in person. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Give them some good content. He said, well, actually, Buck, I'm too scared to talk to you face to face because I know I'll be shaking in my boots like Rabbit did at the beginning of 8 Mile. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just eviscerate you on social media and win my championship. And so then, whatever. Anywho, I'm not here to cut a promo on Chris Bob, though. Okay, I'm here to cut a promo on everybody. Okay, it doesn't matter what we're doing in this business. Wrestling, check. Talking, check. I'm your favorite promoter's favorite promoter. And it doesn't matter how long this promo contest goes on. You guys can trot as many guys in front of me as you want. Line them up. I'll take them out every single week because there's not one person in the state that can touch the true businessman of professional wrestling, and his name is the Buck Sexton.
Okay, that was our first contestant, the Buck Sexton. Chris McCann, let's play Bob Steels, please.
Buck. Bucky's. Buck Nasty. Buck Cherry. Buck. Bo Buck. Banana. Fana Fo. Forget about it. Forget about winning any competition with me, Buck Sexton. Whether it be in the ring or this little promo battle that G.W.R. is sponsoring. I'm sure you're really good, Buck. I'm sure you've got all the accolades in the world, fantastic even. But in the 28 years that I've been in and around the world of professional wrestling, I have seen a million guys just like you come and go. They act like you. They act, walk, talk, and act like you. Hell, they might just be you. So will the real Slim Shady please stand up? One thing I'm not, Buck Sexton, is a pretender. I've been doing the damn thing for 28 years. And you've had a good run on this little promo battle. But tonight, the buck stops here. Now, fans, if you want to see Christopher Bob Steele in the ring, you can check me November 1st at the Seeger Auditorium in West Lebanon, Indiana, as I and Cody Lee, FOE, family over everything, make our debut for BMW Wrestling. And then on November 22nd, I step back into the ring in singles competition as I defend my AACW Eternal Excellence Championship against all comers. Now, Buck, maybe one day we can be friends, but I doubt it because I'm FOE.
Again, everybody, please vote. The Chris will have this up tomorrow on our website, Gonzo'S Sports Room. Our Facebook page, Gonzo'S Sports Room. He'll have it up tomorrow morning sometime. You'll have probably till sometime Friday to vote. Please vote. I'd like to get a lot of participation. I think I got 2 great promos there. I'll be straight up honest. I don't know which one I'm going to vote for. They're both very, very good. So I enjoyed both promos a lot. So please vote again. And Mark, you got anything before we get out of here?
I don't believe so. Just remember the Dubs on Friday, or no, it's not. It's on Saturday. There will not be a show Friday at the Dubs. So if you go down there, the door will be locked. But come out Saturday. Make sure you get there early because they will sell out. I guarantee it. I don't know of any other shows going on this weekend. I'm not saying they're not going on. Oh, yes, I do. How did I forget? MGW is in Crawfordsville on Saturday at the National Guard Armory.
Yes.
And I was thinking we had one more. Let me look here.
Yeah, but again, please vote on that promo battle. Let's get a champion and let's get a lot of votes. No matter who you want to vote for, you get one vote and pick the one you like the best and vote. And let's get our promo battle champion for GWR.
I
Did
have
you find? Didn't have
no,
nothing? Okay.
we have NGW in Crawfordsville Saturday night at the National Guard Armory, and WCWO their Halloween special Saturday night at the Dub. No show Friday night at the Dub. So
Marcus, I think that there is another one. The one he just said on the promo. I think that's this Saturday in West Lebanon.
I forget that. You're right, because
Yeah.
Warren's going to be at that. Guys,
Yes.
I am sorry. I didn't. I have it on here too. Yeah, there it is.
It's that new promotion.
Yeah, it's BMW Big Money Wrestling. They're labeling it a cash out. It will be doors open at 6, bell at 7, Seeger High School, Lebanon, Indiana. West Lebanon, Indiana. $25 VIP ticket and $10 general admission. We got a lot of big names on that card too. Damien DeVille, Congo Kong, FOE, Oh So Delicious, Hank Calhoun. That's just some of them I recognize. So, and then if you go over here, I'll go ahead and plug the others. Reggie and Wes already took care of WCWO, but in Crawfordsville we have Thomas Keith taking on Justin Myers for the heavyweight title. You will see Cecil Cerveza taking on Excalibur for the Hoosier weight title, the Hoosier state title, and that's what I have. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry guys, I spaced them all. I'm not used to having the dub being moved over one day. So
Hey, there's 3 good shows spread out across the state, close enough that you can find one if you want to go to see some good wrestling. I think all 3 shows will be great. So check out some independent wrestling this weekend. We thank everybody for watching tonight, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.